Hey MTG fans, it's Matt here from Total MTG, and it's Deck Tech Tuesday. So I just want to say first, if you're new to us here, please press that subscribe button to help us grow. We're trying to get to 2,000 subs now. The target was 1,000 by the end of Christmas, but we're already past that, so we're going to go 2,000 now. So all my existing subscribers, thank you very much, and please keep spreading the word. So, on to the deck today for Deck Tech Tuesday. It is a budgety modern deck. It's Blue Tron, and it's made with a bit of a budget in mind. On MTGO, it comes in at just under 30 tickets, which is very, very, very cheap. And the main deck comes in on Star City Games. I think it was $99 or thereabouts when I looked up the cards. So, let's get on to the deck. We shall start off... No, we'll start off with the creatures this week. So, here we go. Like I said, it's made with a budget in mind. So, you know, it's pretty... It's got some, you know, different creatures that you won't usually like to play. But it has got some that you will see in, like, the big mono blue Tron deck. So we're starting off with Treasure Mage, and I've got, you know, you don't have to go full art. This is just because these are the ones I have. Well, I've got one of them anyway. So there's 2 Treasure Mage in the deck. What this does, when it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact card with coverage command cost 6 or greater. Reveal that card and put it into your hand. So it helps you go and search for your big beaters. So we have 2 of them. We have 3 Mer Retrievers. Early drop, 2 drop is a 1/1. When it dies, return another target artifact from your graveyard to your hand. So it's a good way of recurring artifact. You can, when it dies, get it back, return something else, get what you need, hopefully. So it'd be good early, maybe when they destroy something that you need, or good late game if you want to go and get one of your expedition maps. You know, it works out pretty well. So we've got 3 of them. Also 3 Pilgrim's Eye. Enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it and put it into your hand. So this will help us go and get our islands. I think we run 9 islands in the deck, so this will help us go and get that. So we have 3 of them. We have a 1 of Solemn Silukrum. When it comes into play, you may search your library for a basic land card, so it helps us, like I said again, to go and get the island. When it dies, you get to draw a card, which is pretty cool. So this is the most expensive card in the deck. We only run 1 of these because literally I want to keep it on budget. Because these are $20 each on SCG. So, you know, this is like 20% of the cost of the whole deck. So, you know, if you want to carry on pimping this deck out to its full potential, you get more Wormcoil engines. But we've got 1. It's a 6/6 Death Touch lifelink. When it dies, you get 2 more creatures. 1 being Death Touch, 1 being lifelink, and they're both 3/3s. Conduit of Ruin is our next creature. It's a 5/5 for 6. When you cast it, you may search your library for a colourless creature card with mana cost 7 or greater. So this will help us go and get our big guy. So it's another tutor effect. It will help us go and get one of our creatures that I'll show you in a second. Steel Hellkite, 5/5 flyer. Flyers are good. It's a, you know, it's got abilities as well. You pay 2. It gets +1 nil till end of turn. And X, destroy each non-land permanent with command because X where controller was dealt combat damage by Steel Kite this turn. So it has some good abilities. Inkwell Leviathan. It has Island Walk, Trample and Shroud. It's a big 7/11. 7, you know, it costs 9 to cast, but it is absolutely brilliant. It's a big beast. It's our big beast that we want to get. And the card, another card we can go and search for, Path Razor of Ulamog. It's a 9/9 for 11 with Annihilator 3. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. So, you know, it's a different type of Eldrazi card. You usually use the Ulamogs and cards like that in this deck. But this is, you know, this is fairly cheap. I think it's 1 ticket. It's a different card to try. It's still a big body, 9/9. It's got Annihilator 3. And it can't be blocked by except by 3 or more creatures. So, you know, it's just a good beater. So that's the big card that we will go and search for. Of course, with the creatures, you know, there's plenty of Eldrazi and Artifact cheap creatures. You can flip them up. This is just my personal choice that I want to try. Same with the spells as well. You know that you can run remands if you want, but they're $8-9 each, I think, or something stupid like that. But we run mana leaks, so we have 3 mana leaks in the spells. Also Condescend, which was dearer than I thought it was going to be. This was a couple of tickets. This was, so we ran 4 of them. But it's such a good card. Counter spell unless the controller pays X. We're going to have our Tron lands. We can make them pay a lot, and it has an all-important scry too. So we've got 4 of them. Repeal, return target non-land permanent, which comes X to their owner's hand, and it makes us draw a card as well, which is pretty sweet. Our more card draw is Thirst for Knowledge. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards, and issue discard an artifact, which obviously we can do in this deck. If we've got an artifact that we don't need, maybe an expedition or a talisman or progress that we have. But this is a good card drawing engine for us as well. So we have 3 of them. What do we need to get our Tron lands? We have expedition maps. Can't really play Tron without expedition maps. There is 3 there, but we do have 4 in the deck. I just couldn't find my other one. It's in an EDH deck, I think, somewhere. So, Talisman of Progress. We ran 3 of these. Taps for blue and a white, so it helps us tap for blue as well. It does deal 1 damage to us. And it taps for 1 colourless as well. So, against land destruction, stuff like that, we still hopefully will have that. Trading posts we run as well. We run a couple of trading posts. Has lots of abilities. 1, discard a card, we gain life, so in life gain. 1, we pay 1 life, and we can put a little goat. So goat's not really a theme, but it's very, very versatile, this card. 1, sacrifice a creature, return target artifact from your graveyard to your hand. So we can sacrifice, the Mer Retrievers. They die, you return another artifact to your graveyard, to your hand. You get another one with this as well. And you can also sacrifice an artifact to draw a card. So trading post, very good. We run 2 of them. Staff of Nin is a one-off. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. So you can see we've got lots of card draw in this deck. Control, big beaters. And it's still budget. It's coming in at under $100 and 30 tickets, like I say, online, which is very, very cheap. And you can also tap it to do 1 damage to target creature or player. Excuse me. And the one last card we have is a one-of Spine of Ishar. When it enters the battlefield, destroy a target permanent. When Ishar is put into the graveyard from battlefield, return it to its owner's hand. So it's good recurring. It's expensive, but we have Tron lands. And it can just keep coming back and keep destroying. So we will go on to the lands. Obviously, we got the expensive land. I can't remember what it is. The blue tap. It's gone out the top of my head at the moment. But we got Buried Ruin. You pay 2, sacrifice it, return target artifact from your hand. So a bit more recurrence for us, which is very good. And we run through 4 of each of the power plant, the tower, the mine, and then I think it's 9 islands. So I will leave the deck list below so you can all see the proper amounts. But yeah, guys, this is a budget modern deck. If you like Tron, want to play something a bit different, and you've got a bit of a budget, this will set you back, like I say, $99 to $100. Or if you want to play it online, get a cheap little deck online, 30 tickets, and you will be competitive with it. You can keep adding to the deck. When you want to add another worm core, when you've got a bit more money, you can add that in. They are expensive, $20. You can keep changing the creatures around till you find something that works for you, or something from your collection that you have. But anyway, guys, I hope you've liked this budget modern deck. It's been Deck Tech Tuesday. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you play it, let me know how you get on. Any suggestions for the side? Oh, I haven't done the sideboard. What am I doing? I haven't done the sideboard, guys. Getting so carried away. We do have a sideboard for the deck as well. So let's quickly go through the sideboard. Can't believe I forgot that. It's hilarious. So we have a Syncopate. Sideboard is very, this is what I've put in. You can basically change cards around. Let me know what you think. Maybe something we can put in. But like I said, try and keep it on budget. So we have a Syncopate. We have a Dispel, counter target, instant spell. We're going to run a couple of Aetherize. Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. Cost 4. This is played as a 2 of normally in the non-budget Blue Tron Mindslaver. We managed to put 1 in the sideboard. You could have it main deck. It's up to you, but I like it. It comes in as something a bit different. Glaring Spotlight. Cost 1. Creatures your opponent control with hexproof can be the target of spells and abilities. And creatures you control can gain hexproof and unblockable to end the turn, which is very good as well. You pay 3 and sacrifice it to do that. We have a little negate. A Torment's Grip. Exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Very good for beating an opponent down. Rapid Hybridization. Destroy target creature. It can be regenerated. It can't be regenerated, sorry. That creature control puts a 3/3 Frog Lizard into play, which could be a lot better than something else that might be a lot more scarier. You let them have a little Frog Lizard. Bluster Squall. Tap target creature you don't control, and you can overload it to tap them all for 4. And then we have a few more creatures that we can swap up, change our creatures around if we feel like some of them aren't working. We've got a Void Winnower, which hopefully, with Tron you could play very quick. Opponents can't cast spells with even covered mana costs, and they can't block with even covered mana costs. We've got a one-off Scuttling Dune Engine as well. 6/6, can't be blocked with power 2 or less. When it dies, 6 damage to the opponent. Silent Arbiter is I run in my main board, but I put it in the sideboard here for Budget Tron. It's basically, all those big token decks want to come in and attack for lows, So 1/5 body, no more than 1 creature can attack or block each combat. And then for a bit more life gain, we have a couple of Bottle Gnomes as well. You sacrifice it to gain 3 life. Early creature, and it's a 1/3, which is pretty good as well. So, I'll say again, guys, this was the Budget Blue Tron deck. Sorry about nearly forgetting the sideboard, but it was just sitting over to the side there and I completely got carried away. But never mind. Anyway, guys, like I said, let me know what you think of the deck. Anything you'd like to add in, just let in the comments, let us know. Thanks for watching. We'll be back same time again next week. Please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you all soon. Cheers, guys.